Hey guys, Frank and Erica here, Media Machine X. We are here to interview I Set My Friends on Fire.
We hooked up as a band because I used to be in a band called the Bunny the Bear. Things weren't really going that well. I don't think anyone was truthfully happy in the band. So I messaged Matt on a limb and asked him if he needed any touring musicians, and he kind of wrote to me back and was like, I'm just focusing on studio stuff right now. I'm not sure if we're ever going to tour again. And I guess I kind of just became friends with him and didn't really beg him to tour up front, but we just became friends. And then when the time was right, I made a deal with Matt that if we got an offer for Russia, that we'd start touring again. So we got an offer to go to Russia and we started touring again.
Nate kind of just hit me up and was like, hey, you want to jam some cool tunes? I was like, yeah, I'm down for that.
I knew Nate from the Bunny the Bear, and then he said that Matt was looking for someone, and he was nice enough to bring me along. Then I met Matt, and he said that I could play bass for him, and I'm playing bass for him.
If this bass kicks in, it's going to be super loud.
It's going to be super loud.
Okay, what's up, Bill? Assad, dude. I don't know. Fucking, I don't know how this happened. Where'd I come from? Who am I? Alright, so I was just friends with Matt, you know, and then one day he was just like, hey man, you want to come play guitar and have some fun? And saw dudes around. And I was just like, yeah, dude. Down.
Everything they said right now. Yeah, basically that's what Nate said, and that's what Cody said, that's what Joe said, and that's what Jonathan said. It's this year in Europe and stuff, in Russia, in the UK. It would have been amazing if some wouldn't talk shit. Yeah. Aside from that, it was fucking incredible. Shrooming in Amsterdam was the best. And Russia was the best place on earth to have a show.
Yeah, Russia was really cool. Europe was really cool. I mean, I guess it was more about the experience. We didn't do as well in Europe as we thought we were, but Russia was outrageous. Like, we thought we'd have like 100 kids. There was like hundreds at both shows, and kids went crazy. Like, there was kids waiting for us at the train station and shit like that. Like, it's pretty crazy. So it's been an overall fun experience. It's got its ups and downs, but I think we finally got the puzzle right. So
It's been pretty rad so far.
Fair. Here we go. From my perspective of things, because I haven't been in the band for very long, as a touring musician, like growing up and listening to I Set My Friends on Fire, and now being able to actually play it live, the actual tunes, and actually like, you know, hang out with Matt, it's awesome. And I really wouldn't give it up for anything. And the band that I was in prior, I wasn't 100% happy, but at the same time, I'm thankful for it, and you should be thankful for every single experience, because it brought me here, and I got to meet Nate, and Nate introduced me to Matt, and everything kind of just like falls into place and happens for a reason. So I'm just really happy to be here and be doing what I'm doing.
Touring's been lit. 'Cause, you know, it's been pretty lit, boys, right? You all could agree, it's been pretty lit. Since November, like, dude, I got stories for days. Days.
So then overall, like, it seemed like the general consensus is that Russia was kind of like the bomb diggity.
We just learned the word consensus yesterday.
Well, good thing.
Yeah. So thankfully we learned it because I almost didn't know what you were talking about. So yeah, it's true. What happened in Pittsburgh?
Individually or as a band?
Whatever is gonna be better.
I mean, I'm not with no name drop.
Oh. It's not embarrassing to me because I didn't cause it, but I was getting the blame all day that I clogged the entire water system in the building for 2 bathrooms, and it was flooding in our dressing room. And there was poop on the floor, and
It was everywhere. It wasn't just on
it wasn't me though. Our merch guy that we brought out, there was 2 adjacent bathrooms, and he took a shit in one of them, and he clogged it, and I so happened to be taking a shit at the same time, but he flushed it clogged, and I was in there, still in there doing my thing, and then since he clogged it and the water system's connected, when I went to go flush, it flooded too, and he was already long gone, so I'm the last one in there. It's your fault, Matt. And so they were blaming me all day. It wasn't my fault. It was my poop, but it wasn't my fault.
It wasn't his fault, I guess. Most embarrassing thing. I don't know. I'm sure I've had a few embarrassing moments, and I can't really think.
Yeah,
Prague.
Yeah.
Prague.
I'm just gonna say it when I fell off stage in Cleveland. I don't know. I was never in Prague. I don't know what that means.
I was out on tour with my homies in This Love, and my brother, we ended up not getting our guarantee that night, and so we stopped at this gas station. My brother got hammered, absolutely wasted, and all I see is everyone get out of the van, and my brother opens the doors, I'm filling the tank, and just projectile vomits all over the van and trailer. So he gets out butt naked, absolutely butt naked, and walks over to this car that our singer's at, talking to these 2 girls, and there was a pretty hefty sized girl in there, and my brother just ducks just dives through the window and just starts making out with her after he just projectile vomited all over the trailer, and she just took it.
Still butt naked?
Yeah. He was like,
I'm joking.
they didn't do anything. He just oh. Yeah. Yeah, she was for it. Yeah, dude. And yeah, so she ended up coming into the van, and she was it was a train wreck. She was oh, let's get a hotel. I want to take you all back and this and that. And I was we got to drive 13 hours. We're gone. So that's my most embarrassing story for my brother.
Because he looks exactly like you.
Yeah, because now she's probably going to see me somewhere in St. Louis and be yo. I'm going to be no.
You again.
I don't know if I have anything too embarrassing.
Well, you fell on
Tell me.
You fell on stage?
No, Nate, tell me. Nate, tell me. Nate.
New York City.
No, I don't remember New York City. We never played in Prague, and we never played in New York City. No, I fell on stage one time, and it was embarrassing.
Guys, first of all, it wasn't Prague. It was Pelzen. It was Pelzen. And the most embarrassing moment was when I walked into Nate, puke everywhere, almost naked.
He's throwing you, son.
And then I slipped on his fucking throw up and had it all over me. That was gross.
Johnny's most embarrassing moment is when he fell in love in Pilsen, fell in love in Prague, and also fell in love in Russia.
I guess so. No, wait. It was
And also fell in love tonight.
It was Prague. It was Prague and Russia. Not fucking
Tonight,
Pelzen.
though.
And tonight, and tonight.
Oh, it's tonight. Don't worry about it.
Word. Alright. Favorite tour snack? I'm gonna go with Iron Brew from Scotland. Or the Pizza Crunch.
Wait, what was the question?
Favorite tour snack?
Tour snack?
What? Hello. Kinder chocolate?
Yeah. Kinder chocolate bueno. Best fucking chocolate ever.
Kinder chocolate, definitely.
Dude, we all fought for that shit.
If you say anything besides Kinder Chocolate
You have to
Bueno,
say
I'm
Kinder
gonna punch
Chocolate.
you in the head.
Kinder motherfucking chocolate.
Yes, yeah, Kinder Chocolate Bueno. Do you even need the microphone?
I don't even need the microphone. You already know. It was that Kinder
Over.
chocolate
Bang.
bueno.
Set match.
Yes. Absolutely fucking not.
Let's know.
Okay, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, professionally.
Okay.
Professionally.
Our relationship to the Bunny the Bear is that was our previous band. Nothing against any of the members, nothing against the music. That's not who we are anymore. I don't see a real reason to tour with them, honestly. I guess I was in that band for a long time, so my name automatically gets associated with that a lot. But I appreciate the fans that like It's Off and like TBTB, but I don't think that we're ever gonna tour together. I still love some of the members in that band, but yeah, I mean, your past is your past, and I'm happy where to be if I'm where I'm at. I think Joe's happy to be where he's at, and that's our relation. It's the past.
Yeah, without a doubt, exactly what Nate said. And we have nothing against TBTB, the band in itself. It's just when you have a progression, and like Matt said, it's a shedding. And we are touring musicians. We were never on contract with the Bunny the Bear. We're not on contract now. We're just here to play music. So when we saw an opportunity to, in our eyes, especially me and Nate, when he said, I set my friends on fire, he grew up listening to them. I grew up listening to them. And it was an opportunity to play for a band that we truly love, you know? Not saying that we don't love the Bunny the Bear, but when you grow up actually listening to that style of music and you love it that much, you're not gonna say no in that circumstance, you know what I mean? So we wish the best of the Bunny the Bear, but for right now, we're gonna be I Set My Friends on Fire, so.
I guess another way to view it is like I joined that band when I was 17 years old, and it was definitely a great stepping stone. But I mean, honestly, the main reason why I don't want to tour with them, or why I don't think we're gonna tour with them, is we don't. I know at least I don't want to be Nate from the Bunny the Bear. I don't want to really have that tie. I want to be Nate from I Set My Friends on Fire, and I think Joe feels the same exact way. But I mean, you grow up, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with their music, nothing wrong with their members, but it's not who we are anymore. Ooh.
They're cool dudes. And I never really did like any. I did. I mean, I was like in their music video. I didn't do vocals in it. But to be honest with you, I have never done guest vocals on any band ever. I'm super picky, and I plan to just keep it that way. And it has nothing against with it has nothing to do with their music or anybody else's music for that matter. I just don't want to be on anybody else's shit. And I think if I were to be on anybody else's shit, it'd have to be like fucking Snoop Dogg or I don't know, Daft Punk hit me up. I'd be like, hell yeah, but nobody else. I don't know. And you should glitch that part out.
I think also another thing with also American Lions and the Bunny the Bear, people keep on associating us with other bands, and I guess like we like both those bands, but we're I Set My Friends on Fire at the end of the day. So honestly, I have to I have to say Whether I.
I'd have to say Fear Before the March of Flames.
I'd have to say May.
Reckless Serenade, without a doubt.
Shiva, because there's a shit. You know.
I gotta change mine to Kissing Kansas.
Oh, you can't do too late, bro.
I'm changing mine to Kissing Candace.
You can't do that.
I did it.
You can't just do that. What are you gonna tell fucking Todd, bro? You're gonna make him cry again?
I love you, Todd. Thanks for sticking with us.
I love you guys. Thanks for still listening to the new shit and stuff. Nabil is never fucking coming back. And open your minds a little. Life is not all about chugga. And read lyrics and shit. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Without fans, we can't do anything that we do as a touring band. So, fans are the most important people, and without them, we can't record, and do what we do every day, travel, and we can't be a family without them as well, because that's what brings us all together to kind of do everything that we do, and the music does too, I think.
I'll keep it short and sweet. Thank you very much, and as much as you support me touring around with I Set My Friends on Fire, I'll do anything that I can to actually support you with whatever you ask me.
Just be you guys. Just be you. You know? You don't gotta listen to anybody else. Nate's out. Nate has left the building. The party's on.
Perfect.
Chugga 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 chugga.
You guys are the best. I love you.
like a shout out?